hope today that the students will realize that we're talking about split seconds. And you can wind up in this situation that you did today. It's not necessarily through drinking and driving.
Yeah, I'm Chris Allen, the Prince.
CD, radio station, whatever you got to do. Drive safe.
Is thinking about today and what you're going to be doing tonight. Now, today is the 18th birthday of one of your former students, Jessie James. Tonight, Jessie's house, in celebration of what would have been her 18th birthday, friends will gather to comfort her parents, to celebrate her life, to tell some stories, and yes, to shed some tears. So you pause tonight, whatever you're doing, before you put that accelerator on that 5-liter Mustang to the floor, before you drink that first beer at that party tonight, before you make any decisions tonight that may affect you for the rest of your life, I want you to pause and I want you to think about Jessie James. And I want you to think that if you make the wrong decision, some of your friends may later visit your parents' house to talk about you. I leave you with this. Many of you have played a part today of someone who has been seriously injured or lost their life in an accident. But these are only parts being played over here. These bodies will rise up when we're finished with this assembly today. They will take off that makeup and they will go home. But if you make a wrong decision, you're going to make this a permanent role that you will play until the end of time. The heart of Jessie James still beats today, but it beats in the chest of a 61-year-old man. I'm sure that he appreciates the valiant sacrifice that her parents made when they donated her organs to be used by someone who had need. But I can tell you this, that heart will never experience in that 61-year-old body the joys that it would have experienced beating in the chest of Jessie James. God bless every one of you and keep every one of you safe tonight.
I don't have to tell you this, that it's a dangerous, when you drink and drive. People die, but worse than that, people get hurt. And I think that's the biggest challenge here. Statistically, we have a few people in Georgia, a few people in Concord that die from drinking and driving. The injuries that occur that you have to live with the rest of your life, your families, are really significant. I'd rather you not be a statistic. I'd rather you just say no, get out and hang out with your friends and do things that don't involve alcohol until you're old enough. But if you are going to drink and drive, what I want you to do is call a parent, call a friend, call someone to come get you. No questions asked. Make an agreement up front. If I'm in trouble, I call you, no questions asked. Don't get behind the wheel of a car and drive. It's not good for you. It's not good for your friends. It's not good for your neighbors. It's not good for the community. It's just a no-win. So I just ask you to, it's hard to think when you're drunk, but if you're drunk, give a call. That's all I'm asking you to do. Don't be a statistic. Don't go to jail. And do the right thing.
Luckily, if you survive the crash, the incident, and the bad decision, then you've got to deal with us, the law enforcement community. Whereas the police department, we're going to charge you with various different offenses. One of them could be driving under the influence. And for any young person, this offense, you only have to have one beer, one shot of whiskey. Anything like that, it's going to cost you your license. It's going to cost you $1,700, $2,000 before you gets the term. So it's a very expensive expenditure. Plus, you can drive a license. I know the losing of your license is a big impact nowadays.
The actual experience of working that accident, pulling a young kid out of a car, having their cell phone ring and know that the person on the other end is their mother or their father or their girlfriend or their boyfriend, somebody trying to reach them, want to know why they're late getting home or aren't where they're supposed to be. Actually dealing with the kids while they're injured, the ones who survive and the ones who don't. If you're the surviving friend of someone who's involved in an accident like that, those are the kinds of things, those issues of grief and loss are the sorts of things that it's almost impossible for us to depict for you here today. We've tried to do that. We've tried to do that with the depiction of death walking through the student population and pulling someone out every 33 minutes. We've done our best to try and show you something about what that's like, all for the goal of having you drive more sensibly, never under the influence of anything, any drug or any alcohol. Try to drive without distraction. Concentrate on what you're doing. Until you have the requisite skills, until you know how to handle a car at high speed, don't drive at high speed. There's no need for it. It's a senseless risk to take. And I hope that you take from the presentation today something that will help you make better decisions when you're behind the wheel.